Hey guys, I talk a lot about how to save time and money on your video content creation. Well, I thought I'd do something a little different today and take you behind the scenes of one of my batch filming days. Let's go. I'm just drinking my coffee. About to have to get ready for batch filming day. I'm really excited to get this off my plate and to just make sure that I have everything for you guys. I'm in my office this morning. I usually come in here pretty early and do some just morning routines that I have for myself that have nothing to do with recording. And then I'm gonna shower. Obviously I need it. And get ready for my filming. I also have to get my kids ready and get them off so that I can record. They go to a friend's house when I record, just a little friend's house. And yeah, and then we'll get going. Breakfast and then filming. Yay! Hair done, check. Kids are still here. And now it's time for the face makeup. Prepare to be amazed. Okay, so first I'm gonna bring you guys into my office. This is my set. That is up all the time. I don't change it. I may change things on the shelves, but my set is up all the time, and that is on purpose because if my set is not up all the time, I will not create. I will take time setting that up and making sure it's perfect and blah blah blah, and then I won't make something for you guys. So it's important for me and my hurdles and what I have to deal with to have a place where I can always just jump in front of the camera and create something. On a day like today, obviously there's a little more preparation just because, you know, it's a batch filming day and I've got to make 4 videos in one day. So anyway, just letting you know, this is always the same. Now, if you want to see a little more of what the setup is, first of all, I have natural light. You'll notice I have no light behind my tripod. This is natural light. Now, I do have lights, guys. I have nice lights. I have ring lights. I have other lights. I have lots of lights. But the reason I don't do it is for you guys. I want to show you guys the possibilities and how things can look without expensive equipment. So I choose to film in front of this big window. As you can see, I associated my desk in the middle of the room, which is not really, like, it takes up a lot of space putting it there. But there was a reason for that. I needed to be far enough away from this, but also far enough away from the light here. So it's, you know, it's in the middle of the room. That's how that works. So as you can see, this is my office. This is what you don't see is, you know, this is my office. I have a big closet in there. That's actually where the other equipment is that I only use when I'm traveling and stuff like that. So I have my setup, and guys, this is it. This is it, okay? I have a Joby tripod, and it's one of the heavier duty ones, but honestly, any tabletop tripod is gonna work for you. This is what I use. Again, all of my equipment I am using is for ease of use for you guys. Like, I wanna make sure that everything that I create is affordable for you and is simple, right? So we'll go into that later. So obviously there's nothing really crazy involved with this tripod. So there it is, simple. Tripod, Joby tripod, it's a heavy duty one, but I also have, this is the adapter that I did have to kind of get this. It's also Joby, but it's for a cell phone, right? So I can adjust it and put my cell phone in here. That's right, guys. I film every single video on this channel, well, recent video on this channel, is filmed with my phone. Again, the reason for that is I think that there are a lot of people who have a hurdle. Their hurdles might be equipment. So I use a cell phone. So I use Joby tripod, and then you've got this little adapter so that you can use your phone, and then I use my cell phone, and I use a $20 mic. So I've got that on right now, but normally it's a Boya mic. I have a nice review on the channel if you guys want to see that. Not filmed on a phone. Some of my later stuff was filmed on a pretty big DSLR, but now I film on my phone. And sorry if this is making you sick. I promise I'm going to put you down in just a second. But I wanted to make sure that you saw how simple my setup is. I like standing for my videos, but in recent videos, I've been sitting, and again, the reason for that is because of this set. And if it means that I can have my setup all the time and just jump in when I need to film something, then darn it, I'm gonna do it that way, right? Okay, I'm gonna put you guys down so I don't make you sick. Hold on a second. Okay, now you're on the tripod and I can talk with my hands because I'm very much a hand talker. And I'm not gonna make you sick, which is great. You're on the desk now with the tabletop tripod. My camera is my cell phone. I've got the other things that I need on batch filming day, other than equipment, which you already knew, and a nice little background. I need water because I drink a lot of water when I'm talking, and I find that, and again, this is just me, I honestly get a little flustered if my mouth is getting dry. It makes me feel like, maybe I'm getting nervous, even though I'm not. And so anyway, stay hydrated. You get really thirsty when you're talking a lot, even if you're just talking to yourself and your cell phone. So water. My cup has my name on it. My sister gave this to me. Thanks, Allie. So if your cup doesn't have your name on it, that just means you're not as fancy as me, and that's okay. The other thing that I need is my notes. I go ahead and plan out my keywords, tags, titles, descriptions, all the stuff that I'm going to do before I film, so that I can make sure to say the things I need to say in the script to you guys, even though it's not completely scripted out in the video. Now, if you need tips on how to script your video, some people need that whole script and they need a teleprompter, go for it. I have a video and I'll link it in the card, wherever the card is. I'm going to link it in the card for you and the description below. I have tips on how to script your videos. Some people need outlines, some people just need a rough idea of what they're going to do, and some people need an entire full script. That's fine. I have lots of ideas for you, so check out that video. And so equipment and making sure that I have water, making sure that I have all my notes already planned out is really important for day of getting 4 videos out. When you have 4 videos, I also like to film one, focus on one, so only read my notes for one, film it, and then when that one's done, then I can focus on the next one so that I'm not jumbling information into my next video. That's just a little me tip. That's kind of how I work, making sure that I'm not running into problems with saying the wrong thing in the wrong video. Also, I like to film in one take, so even if I mess up inside the video, I know it's going to be edited out, so I don't worry about stopping, doing my intro perfectly and then stopping it and then starting it again for the first point or whatever the case may be. So that's just kind of how I roll, but you may roll differently and that's totally fine. It makes it easier for my editor and for me, just in terms of sending him the right things. So to each his own. Another thing that you can do, and sometimes I do this and sometimes I don't, I have extra shirts. So on a batch filming day where I have 4 videos, sometimes I do 2 videos in one shirt and 2 videos in another shirt, and I kind of stack it differently when I release them on my channel. You can have a different shirt for each time or the same shirt. I don't care, and I don't think that your audience cares. Honestly, if you're delivering value, who cares? I would suggest for your outfits for batch filming day that you not wear anything that's super recognizable in the way of graphics and words on your shirt and crazy patterns and whatever the case may be. I tend to stand with the whole like darker colors, so either black or dark blue or whatever the case may be. Everything kind of, when it comes to shirts, I think a lot about where my microphone's gonna go and things like that. So honestly, you can change them or not. I don't think your audience is going to care, so stop worrying about it. It's not a big deal. Again, to each his own. So make sure that when you're filming and you've planned this time out, that you turn off your notifications if you're using your phone. Even if you're not using your phone, turn off your notifications all over the place. I have my computer open. I don't need it open. And be focused in the moment so that you can get it out a lot faster. I am done with batch filming day, and now I can go pick up my kids because they're loud and I can't film when they're home. So that's why I have to be pretty scheduled with what day that happens. But I am glad that's over. Now I'm done until next month. So those are my tips. That's the behind the scenes of my batch filming day. I go from one video to the next, and I really don't focus on the next video until that first video is complete and finished, and my equipment is already set up, my outfits are already laid out, and yeah, I have the most basic setup you can think of, and yet it totally works for me. So I hope that you find your groove. Comment below, let me know if you're batching or if you're not. I know that when I was trying to create content weekly, I would batch maybe a couple, and then it got to the point where I was like, night before I gotta make a video. Batching saved my life, guys. I now have a way where I batch and schedule and repurpose my content to where I only spend 2 hours a month creating content for my YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So if you're interested in learning more about that, I have a masterclass below that you may be interested in. But comment below, subscribe to the channel if you're really enjoying it, and hopefully I can give you guys something else. Do you guys want to see some more behind the scenes? Let me know. All right, talk to you soon. Bye, guys.